Trump just grounded Air Force One to hold emergency secret meeting. Here's incredible reason why. President Trump has an incredibly chaotic schedule as he works diligently to fulfill his promise to make America great again. After a brief visit to Indianapolis, Indiana on Wednesday afternoon to give a speech about the rollout of his new tax plan, the president was rushing to get back onto Air Force One for his next big event, but he would soon drop everything and ground his flight after witnessing a disturbing scene outside his motorcade window. Actions speak louder than words. Our president continually proves that he always has the best interests of Americans at heart with the genuinely nice way he treats anyone he comes into contact with. Whether he's kneeling down to kiss a baby, chasing down a Marine's hat that's blown off, or taking time from his busy schedule to visit our wounded warriors or going to a fallen soldier's funeral, Trump's sincere care and compassion for Americans truly knows no bounds. So when one of the motorcycle cops who was escorting Trump's motorcade in Indiana suddenly lost control of his bike and crashed, the president immediately dropped everything on his schedule, even grounding his flight to make sure that the officer was okay. The cause of the crash is still unknown, but several people stopped to idiotically take pictures rather than assisting the suffering officer. Several photos show the motionless officer with several bleeding cuts lying next to his police motorcycle on the side of the highway. Emergency personnel were gravely concerned about the officer's injuries and placed Officer Turner into a neck brace and rushed him to the hospital. As the critically wounded officer was being treated by emergency hospital staff, the unexpected happened. Officer Turner received a phone call from a frantic President Trump who was defiantly refusing to board his plane until he got confirmation that the officer was okay. Indianapolis Metropolitan Police Department posted to Facebook that Trump refused to take off until he spoke with the wounded officer to thank him for his service, IJ Review reported. The caption read, "Video of injured officer Turner speaking with President Donald J. Trump. POTUS delayed taking off from #Indy until he was assured Officer Turner was okay, and he also called and spoke with the officer #Thank you. On behalf of the IMPD, we would like to take an opportunity to thank President Donald J. Trump for his thoughtful act in delaying his departure in Air Force One until he was assured that the officer injured in the motorcade accident was okay. Calls were made by his staff to Chief Brian Roach checking on Cycle Officer Turner. President Trump even took the time to speak with Officer Turner after the accident to check on him. Thank you for your compassion, concern, and leadership, Mr. President."
Understand. Yes, sir. Okay. Believe so. I'm not sure. I haven't had the X-ray on it yet.
What a complete 180-degree turn from the president we had before, who completely hated our police and did everything in his power to undermine them while empowering law-breaking thugs. President Trump continues to make it very clear just how much he cares, not just for Americans, but for our police officers, and understands fully the sacrifices they make on a daily basis to hold the thin blue line, quote, between justice and anarchy. This also is a testament that President Trump is truly a leader for all Americans despite their skin tone. Liberals love to push the nonsense that President Trump is a white supremacist and black-hating bigot, but do white supremacist bigots ground their planes and drop everything on their schedule to make frantic phone calls to see black person who crashed their motorcycle is okay? Actions speak much louder than any sort of fake news garbage the liberal media constantly throws in Trump's direction. We should all be very proud of our president who on a daily basis triumphantly battles the evil forces of the liberal media, the rabid liberals across this country who hate him, as well as the constant plots and subversion attempts by all the anti-Trump malcontents who are daily trying to take him down. If you are proud of your president and for the incredibly compassionate and kindness he has for our officers, be sure to share this story. So absolutely true. It's very upsetting that they say these things when in reality that's all he does is care. He was always like that. It's not now. It's not because he's president. Donald Trump was always like this. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.